Hi everybody. Today let's talk about something about memory and suffering. How these two are interconnected. Before we understand what is memory, let us understand the thought. How the thought is generated. Thought is generated when two aspects. One is the neurological aspect and the psychological aspect. When I say neurological, it's all about the five senses. When you touch certain objects, your senses sends a message to your brain about a particular object, the information about the particular objects. Same thing goes in terms of like what you see, taste, smell, all these things. When it comes to psychological aspect, the memory which is already stored in the form of various situations, the knowledge, what you go through, these creates the thoughts. The thoughts which is related to the psychological aspects, which comes from a stored memory, which is already stored in a memory. These are two aspects. The thoughts comes. The other now let's understand the memory. When we say memory, memory is a bundle of thoughts, opinions, ideas about various situations, about the experiences which you have gone through in your life. All these things forms a memory. When it comes to memory, uh, there is an there is an aptitude. There is an like depending on the intensity of the memory, the suffering is caused. Let's say for example, let's take a desire. You have a desire, and that desire, in order to fulfill that desire, you do certain things, and then somehow your desire gets fulfilled. You perform some actions with respect to your desires, and then the desire gets satisfied and you're happy. Then the memory doesn't like make you suffer a lot. Let's say you have some desire and it gets and you fail to fulfill it. It creates an unfulfilled aspect in your memory. The unfulfilled desire is what causes suffering, because it's an incomplete experience, right? Anything which is complete with your experiences, you tend to neglect. You tend to not worry about that, and ultimately this doesn't causes us suffering. Only when the unfulfilled desire, unfulfilled expectations, incomplete experiences, what causes us suffering. So one should understand how the mind works. Mind works on a basis of memory. That means what you feed into it, either through a five senses, or through a knowledge, your educations, what the society teaches you, or various situations you get into in your life. You learn what you learn, what you unlearn, the emotional ups and downs. All these things is an information which will be stored in your mind in the form of memory, thoughts, all these things. So one should understand like the type of information which is going into your head. Then you'll be able to understand the suffering, how the suffering is caused, because you alone is incapable of suffering. It is the memory, the play of the memory that causes the suffering. That's it for this video. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.